I just went ahead and pushed live. Oh, shoot. Put my glasses on. You got a few on here.
Good morning, everyone.
Let me see. I don't.
I'm gonna do a little cooking today. We're actually gonna cook
What
one
you
of my
fixing,
favorites.
Rut? String beans on.
What's up, string bean? Hope everyone's having a good morning.
He asked what you were cooking.
We're actually cooking one of my favorites today. We're gonna. I've got a couple of ribeyes. We're gonna sear on the grill, and we're gonna chop them up, and we're gonna make a gravy, and we're gonna put them in a gravy and have it with some rice and some potato salad. And I've got my little pot heating up over here a little bit on the side. We're gonna make a peach cobbler. So we're gonna do a little rice and gravy with some ribeyes. And a peach cobbler. We're gonna throw a little seasoning on these things. You know, I gotta be thankful to each and every one of y'all, but let me show you what this amazing woman decided to do.
So you can see your face when you're cooking.
So I do put all my seasonings together, and it's just something she thought, I guess, would be. We're gonna throw these bad boys on here and let them sear a little bit. Most people would throw them on there and then take them off and eat them. There wouldn't be nothing wrong with that. But, so what's everybody got going on? How was everybody's weekend? Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I know a lot of people, I get messages and stuff. A lot of people have to work today, and I guess at this time of age, we're just glad to have a job. So with that, we'll go ahead and we're gonna put a little oil in here. Not a lot. And we're gonna get these bad boys. So we've got some fresh onions and bell peppers out of the garden. Then a little garlic.
Somebody said no weekend for me.
Said what?
No weekend for me. Must be working.
Yeah. You know, sometimes, I mean, I know the feeling. For almost 30 years, we worked pipeline. We worked 6-7 days a week. So I know the feeling. I know a lot of guys, you know, one of the reasons I kind of chose to always cook on Sundays is even in pipeline, a lot of friends of mine, a lot of people I've worked with come to know that sometimes they get off on Sunday, and being on the road, living in a camper and a travel trailer or whatever, sometimes the old home cooked meal really gets to be something you get to craving.
He said he's a contractor. He goes, I do tractor work. Said he works 7 days a week.
Well, like I said, you know, it's part of it sometimes. It's amazing though how some of us have to work 7 days a week to get a job done, and then they got people saying they can't find a job.
Yes, pipeline work is a lot of hours. I'm a retired pipeline worker myself.
Well, I tell you what,
Is that chicken? A couple people are just getting on wanting to know what you're cooking.
now we're searing 2 ribeyes, and then we're gonna let them rest while we sweat some onions and stuff, and then we're gonna actually cut them up and put them in here, and we're gonna make a rice and gravy with some ribeye steaks. Ribeyes and a rice and gravy is probably one of my favorites. I know a lot of people just grill them, and I do too a lot of times. But this is one of those things I do enjoy doing. I enjoy making a rice and gravy with them.
Afternoon
I like
from
doing this first because it'll give them that kind of barbecue wood taste. It really makes for a good gravy.
Are we off the grid? String Bean said, I'm on my way.
Come on.
Someone asked if we're off the grid.
We're not really completely off the grid, no. We do have electricity. Not much more than that, though. We do have running water, but we have to either haul the water in. We do catch rainwater and filter it.
Said my grandpa Lou just recovered from ligament surgery. Could you please give him a shout out?
He said his cousin,
His grandfather.
grandfather Lou.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Lou, we're going to pray for you, and we're glad to hear you're doing good. Stay strong, stay in there. We're all going to pray for you.
We need to do a video for when they come haul our water in.
Yeah.
Start a Woodsman's restaurant. I'd eat there. You in Arkansas? Yes, we are in Arkansas.
We are in Arkansas. We've been here about 6 years.
Here we can collect rainwater. It's not illegal. So we're good on that one.
Yeah, no, it's not illegal to collect rainwater, not yet anyway. I know a lot of states.
I've worked pipeline with Columbia, Colonial, and Enbridge.
I've worked for Columbia and I've worked for Enbridge. I've worked for a lot of different gas companies. Worked for a lot of contractors. I don't miss a lot because it changed so much over the years. I miss the people more than I do the work. Well, I miss the work. I just don't miss where it was going with some of the shit just starting to take place.
You have people from Florida, West Virginia, Texas, Colorado, Australia.
I didn't keep up to see the one from Australia. I was trying to figure out who it was last week interacted with us, and I was gonna try to find his page and follow him back, and then I couldn't really figure it out on there.
Where are we from? We're originally from Louisiana, but we live in Arkansas. Wisconsin. Bonjour from Canada. North Carolina, Kentucky, Illinois, Arkansas, a little bit of everybody.
Man, I tell you, they need to come out with smell-o-vision.
Popcorn is still alive. What part of Arkansas are you from, Clint? Yes, we are home today.
Yes, we are home.
I'm a Yankee.
As of
Don't
now,
forget the Californian.
as of now, we're home all next week and weekend. We should be home.
UK.
The weekend after, which is June the 27th, we will be going about two or three towns over. We're going to go do the benefit, cook for Miss Bev, the young lady that's got stage 4 cancer. That'll be June the 27th. I've had a lot of people message and ask me about donating. She could probably tell you better as far as you can go on.
Get on his bio if you'd like to donate. 100% of the proceeds will go to her. We have PayPal and Cash App.
And then the day of the live, you know, anything we receive in gifts or whatever will also be given to her. And we're just trying to help this young lady out. She didn't ask for it. She, matter of fact, didn't find out we were doing this.
Yes, we are cool with black folks.
Just a couple of days ago, we'd been kind of between a friend of hers and us talking, and we were going to do a cook, and that's all she knew was we were going to do a cook. She didn't know that we were going to, you know, try to raise some money to help her out. I think she's got a procedure 2 weeks after the benefit.
The Tuesday after she's having thumb surgery. Yes.
So we're just trying to help her out. You know, she's like everybody else. She's trying to work for a living, make a living, and now she's fighting with something that she didn't expect. And we're just gonna do what we always do. We're gonna help. We're gonna help the people that need help.
Let's see. Yes, we are in the Ozarks. And if I miss a question, just keep putting it, because I'm trying to scroll through.
We do.
Jerry
We're probably about 3 miles from Bull Shoals Lake.
Jerry Dufour, where'd it go? Said he had I have cancer. Just got back from radiation therapy.
Well, God bless you. We'll keep you in our prayers too.
You got a couple of new people on here wanting to know what you're cooking. Ontario.
We're cooking rice and gravy. The meat we're using is actually 2 ribeyes. We've about got them to where they're charred a little bit on both sides, and we're going to pull them off here in a minute, let them rest. We're going to get the onions and stuff going good. Then we'll come back and put the meat. Once they're cut up, we'll cut them up, put them in. And we've got this pot over here. It's not on the fire, it's just sitting on them rocks, but it's getting warmed up. And we're gonna put a peach cobbler together in there. And then we're gonna have this with some rice.
Somebody said finally caught you live.
You what?
Somebody said finally caught you live.
Well, welcome. We'll if everything goes well, we'll do our cooks on pretty much every Sunday. And we had a pretty good reaction from people just being able to sit down and interact Wednesday, so I'll try to do that Wednesday evening where we're not cooking. We'll just sit down, have a beer, and I can actually just sit right at the camera and we can talk and hopefully interact and ask questions. And
we own it. What is your beer of choice today?
Coors Light.
Got me a 5 point this morning. About to fry some up.
Hell yeah. You might not want to advertise that. I don't know where you at. I don't know if the season is still
If I
open.
comment about Jesus, TikTok would block it.
Well,
it's sad to say, probably so.
They might block it because I talk about Jesus, but they can't block Jesus, so it's on them. I see, you know.
This is our home.
I see a lot of big creators here lately has been getting really upset. They've been getting videos taken down for, you know, basically no reasons. And
no, we are not Amish.
no, believe me, we're not Amish. I do love the Amish. We spent some time around them, and very hard working people, good people.
I was told Bull Shoals is pretty full right now. Probably is.
It's full of water. I know that. I think right now it's
Hey, Ashton.
30 or 32 foot above normal. It's it's pretty high right now. Hopefully the water.
We are from Louisiana, but we live in Arkansas. Do you do any kind of hunting and fishing?
We hunt. I hunt everything. I mainly bow hunt. Yeah, I mean right here on our
We're in
property,
Arkansas.
I hunt whitetail. I hunt black bear. I do a lot of squirrel hunting.
No, we're not Mennonites either. We're just regular people. Nothing against them. Yeah.
Bought land in the Ozark Mountains. We traveled all our lives. We've been all over the United States. We fell in love with the terrain and the fact that it's not super far from our hometown. If something were to happen to her family or my family.
Y'all like boiled peanuts?
Yeah,
Yes.
I do. Yeah, we both like boiled peanuts. We almost schedule our trip every year to her mama's house. Her mom lives right on the Louisiana-Mississippi line. I try to plan our trip every year to go down there where I can get them big jumbo boiled peanuts.
Somebody said that's funny. I'm from Arkansas and I live in Louisiana now.
Yeah, well,
I'm originally from around Baton Rouge, and he's from a little town called Moorville, which is close to Bunkie.
Around the Atchafalaya Basin.
Bonjour, Louisiana.
Bonjour.
How many youngsters?
2.
Well, they ain't much youngsters. They're grown.
We've got 2 adults. 1 granddaughter. Our granddaughter, she stays in Florida. She actually stayed here for
8 months during the
8 months
virus.
before the winter and through the winter. She went home about 6 weeks ago, and
They live on the Toledo Bend.
yeah, I'm ready for her to come back. Toledo Bend, that's a beautiful place. That's another
Yes.
pretty lake to fish.
Hello, Anthony.
What's up, Anthony?
What are we cooking? Anthony and Ashton want to know. I wasn't here for that.
We're cooking a rice and gravy with some ribeyes. We're gonna chop these. We put them on the grill and brown them. We're gonna chop them up, let them rest first. We're gonna put them in there and make some gravy with some ribeyes, and then we're gonna make a peach cobbler. And we've got some rice and a potato salad.
Let's see, Pittsburgh. Wait, where'd it go? There was one. Oh, Morels.
We do pick a lot of morels. This year it was pretty bad. I mentioned this, I think, in my last live a week or so ago, but this year wasn't as good. Here, anyway, it wasn't as good for morels. We ended up, about time they started to sprout and get good, we ended up getting about 3-4 inches of snow, and it got down below freezing for 3 or 4 days. And it kind of took the morel season.
You ever heard of Monkey Run?
I've heard of it, but I'm not.
It says 30 minutes from Bull Shoals. That's where the girl that lived from Arkansas but lives in Louisiana now. What part of Cajun town you in? We are in Arkansas, actually. That's where we live. I'm originally from the Baton Rouge area, and my husband's from Moorville, close to the Atchafalaya River.
So I'm gonna grab me a little.
How y'all make money?
I actually work. I work for a small contractor. right here in town, I run heavy equipment.
Close to the fire, please. Let's see. I have to get up for it.
But I actually work for a contractor here, local contractor, and my wife actually.
Oh, man. Maybe next weekend we'll get some squirrels. Do you dig ginseng over there?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna show y'all the meat that he's cooking.
But getting back to that, I work for a small contractor running heavy equipment, and actually, what everybody keeps calling our cabin is actually is we did build it. We milled it on our sawmill, but this is actually my wife's shop. She actually does a lot of work for the public, for different companies, building shirts and this is kind of what she does. This is the koozie she's made for me, and she makes cups and all kind of, she designed and made these cups.
Hi neighbors, I live in Yellville.
Yellville? Well, you're right down the road. You're right down the road.
Awesome place, that's beautiful.
Alright, so we've got these onions about where I want them, and the bell peppers. We're going to add a little oil. Just kind of whatever you feel like.
I wish we were full of cash.
We're full. We've got everything else. We don't need cash.
What's the Cash App? 6-pack on me. It's the $ Audrey DeSalle. You can see it in his bio.
We're going to add a little flour. We're going to make a small roux.
She's a Davenport, one of many. Oh, Lord.
I work for a Davenport. The guy that owns the company I work for is actually a Davenport.
You may know him well. Shane. Shane and Darla. I can hardly hear him. I may have to get up closer. We're trying my iPad today.
But, yeah, I work for Shane Davenport and Darla Davenport. And I will say, I've worked for a lot of companies all over the United States. And I ain't saying it because I work for them now. I'd say it to anybody. That's some of the finest people I ever worked for. I mean, they're real good to the workers, and they're just good down there.
Can we see the roosters? I don't even know where they're at right now.
Shit, I'll find one here in a minute. They hang it so much up.
From Canton, Texas. One of my favorite places to shop.
My wife would like to go spend a weekend with you.
Lafayette, Georgia. Like I said earlier, if I miss a comment, just keep reposting it. I used to know Davenport's from the flipping racetrack. That's probably Mr. Joe. He used to race.
Yeah, Mr. Joe.
We are in Arkansas.
Mr. Joe Davenport, which is Shane's dad. All, like I said, all very good people.
Somebody said when you may hang him up, they say may hang him up. That's hilarious.
Well, I think we've got, hell, I don't know, you can't even count them no more. Some bitches don't stop long enough, but I think we're at about 7 roosters and about 40 to 50 hens.
We wouldn't have that many hens if our granddaughter didn't con somebody into going by 13.
But we do let them, they open range. I mean, most people would say it's crazy to do it, but we've got 2 brooders. Normally at night, when we used to go every night, and they'll go in the brooder, and we'd go close the door so, fox or coons or whatever couldn't get in there and kill them. We don't even close the doors anymore at night. We've got chickens that just roam 24 hours a day.
I was going to answer this for somebody. Our water, we either catch it from the rain or we have it hauled in.
Or we we go get it.
Or we go get it. Electricity, yes, for now we have electricity till we can get all solar panels. And how are we Cajuns in Arkansas? We're actually from Louisiana.
We was both born and raised in Louisiana. We moved here 7 years ago. We actually were going on, my wife and I actually left Texas. We were on a job, a pipeline job in Texas, and we decided we was gonna make a trip to Branson because we had been to about 40-something states, and for some reason we had never been to Branson, Missouri. So we made the trip, and on the way up there, we seen a for sale sign and on a chunk of land. So we stopped, contacted the guy, bought the land, we left, and 2 years later, I semi-retired from pipeline, and we took a year and a half off, moved out here, and built everything we've got here today.
I've got to ask someone a stupid question on here. It says, Snow has, hey uncle, I watch you all the way from, and I'm sorry, I don't know your flag. I apologize.
Well, I missed the whole question.
Somebody just said, hey uncle, I'm watching you all the way from, and it's a flag. I don't know what the flag is. There was another question.
Well, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Like I said, we're just trying to. I'm doing this for me. This is entertaining myself and hopefully y'all. I love, this is the way we live. This is the way we love to live, and I just thought it'd be neat to kind of share that. And, trying to work on something where I can get some recipes out to people.
Somebody said they're coming to Branson on the 23rd. You say that just to give y'all a heads up. You never know when we may show up at the Springfield Bass Pro, and we'll give y'all a few hours heads up. You never know.
Well, I think we're planning. We may be planning to go to Springfield.
Probably next Saturday.
To the Bass Pro next Saturday. So, if someone does recognize me for whatever reason on TikTok and you approach me, I'll probably have a couple of gifts or something to give away.
You got quite a few new people on here. They want to know, what are you cooking?
We're cook right now. We're.
Can I come tomorrow? Yes.
We're cooking some onions and stuff down, bell peppers and some garlic. I've got 2 ribeyes right here that we put on this grill for just a little bit to kind of sear them. They've been resting now for about 20-25 minutes. We're fixing to cut them up. We're gonna make a gravy with ribeyes, and then here in a little while we're gonna go through. Gonna make a peach cobbler.
How do I get recipes? We are in the process of trying to get a cookbook going, but all of his lives from his cooking are on his YouTube page, Cajun Custom Calls. He talks throughout about how he's cooking it and everything.
Like I said, we are going to try to set something up, possibly on YouTube or...
Ever been to North Bama? Yes.
Somewhere to where we can kind of get some recipes out there where people can.
Anthony answered the flag question for us.
What was it?
Wait, I gotta go back. Make sure I say it right. Oh, Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, okay.
Hey, from Arkansas. Finally caught your live. Do you own your grown vegetables?
We do grow a lot of our vegetables. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you we don't have to buy vegetables or we don't have to buy a lot of stuff like everybody else. We do grow, matter of fact, everything in here right now, the onions, I actually picked them this morning, bell peppers. Everything in here right now is out the garden. We'll probably cook out the garden.
Read my last
for about the next
comment.
2 months. And what we can't cook or what we get overran with, we'll put up and try to use it as long as we can. And again, we've been here 7 years. We like everybody else. We bought a sawmill. We built everything we've got here. We've worked on this place, and we're still working. I've got plans for right out here to set something up a little different to cook and maybe get a roof over us. We're trying to add on to the garden. I'm actually back here. It's kind of hard to see, so I won't even worry about showing. But I've got a spot cleared out back here. I've got piers built. I'm trying to build a hot house where we can grow vegetables literally year round, and I can keep during the winter. We can keep the temperature up with firewood. We'll have a big furnace kind of outside where it'll blow hot air in it, and it'll stay warm year round.
To Jerry Dufour, you said read the last comment. It's a real question. Can you repost it? Because I don't see it. I apologize. Please make a rabbit stew. We live in North Arkansas.
We actually wanted to think
How often do you go to the big city?
Not often. And my big city is going like
Branson.
Branson would be like beyond.
Mountain Home.
Yeah, I'm almost overwhelmed and ready to leave as soon as I see like 7 cars and a red light. So I try to avoid most of that, which is why I'm saying next Saturday I think she's got me convinced to leave the woods, and we may go to the Springfield to the Bass Pro, maybe look around, do a little shopping. So if anybody's out in that area, come by. If you can catch me, like I said, I'll probably have a couple of free gifts we'll give away.
Let's see, there was a question. Some new here. Do you currently live in the beautiful outdoors?
Well, we live in the woods, but we do have a house. We do have. My wife's actually got her she shed, which is her shop. She works out of. But yes, we do live. We live in the woods.
We live in a little town called Yellville. Someone just tuned in and wanted to know what part. Y'all live in Northwest Arkansas. Yeah. You're from Faraday. My mom has a bait shop on Lake Mary down in Woodville on the Mississippi. Walmart or Costco?
Well,
We don't have a Costco, so
I've never even been to a Costco. And
St. Mary, Georgia here, give a shout out.
There is a Walmart, I don't know, 15, 20 miles from here. But I can't even stand going to Walmart. I usually go, there's a little local store in the town closest to us, which is about 8-10 miles. And if I can't get it there, I'll either build it or I'll send her somewhere, but that's about it for me.
Aloha from Maui. The snakes aren't too bad because of the chickens and the dog we have that live outside. Nicholasville, Kentucky. I have been there. We worked over in Clay City. The Mountain Home Walmart is nice.
Well, I may hurt some feelings when I say this, but I can't even hardly stand to go through Mountain Home. I just don't like the traffic.
And he goes to the hospital and work there to do dirt work.
Job at the hospital in Mountain Home, and I've never learned so many damn back roads in my life to just avoid. If I could, I'd call AirMed to come pick me up and bring me there so I didn't have to even drive.
Are there chiggers in the woods? God, yes.
Yes, there are chiggers in the woods. There are damn ticks.
Have you saw Bigfoot out there?
No, not yet. So Sasquatch has stayed away from us. I think he smells his food.
Salut de France. Let's make some moonshine.
We're gonna be making some pretty soon.
Somebody put Mountain Home is pretty though. We have.
Oh, this whole area is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely beautiful around here. It's one of the reasons we decided to, move here and stay here. But you got to understand, and this is not being rude to any place. If there's 25 people in town, I'm looking for the damn road headed out.
Let's see. Mountain Home people don't know how to drive. I'm trying to go backwards to try to catch. some of these questions.
I just don't like traffic.
Yes, we own guns. There was one I was wanting to answer. Oh, we have about 40 acres. Where do we get our meat from?
Well, what we don't kill, what we don't raise.
Yes, we would come to South Carolina.
We either trade for it. We have traded for beef, pork, anything else. Or we buy it at I think the only place we do buy it, the only place I know we buy meat is again in the little town closest to us. There's a store, and they've got a butcher shop more or less in the back of it, and they're always
Good people.
cutting fresh meat. They have probably the best fresh meat around here, unless you actually butcher it yourself or go to a slaughterhouse.
There was one question.
So that's about the only place I'll buy meat is at the little local butcher shop or store in town.
Yes, we've heard of Conroe, Texas. Our boys used to race motocross there at Three Palms. I could stop by if you have some barbecue deer. You have to have gun in the Ozarks. Yes, because they got some crazy people around here.
Yeah, and we normally keep one pretty close. We've had several big black bears that'll come up pretty close to the back of the place here, and we've had our pit bull actually attacked by a large cat, and that was 4 years ago, and she still got scars. She was cut so deep, so yeah.
Are we friends with our neighbors? Really only one? Well, two. Maybe three. But that's about it.
I don't know three.
Well, across the street, Doodah, and then the people you getting the logs from. Sorry about that, my telephone fell.
Well, I wouldn't say friends. I've
Do
met
you-
them once because they have some logs they want to move.
How old are you guys?
I'm 50
And I'm 47.
and she's 47.
Somebody asked what,
Back in the day, I was rocking the cradle.
what do we do for trash? We live a quarter mile from the highway. They actually come and pick it up. A lot of it we try to burn in paper stuff. We try to burn in that burn barrel, but the rest we do have it picked up.
Aluminum, we recycle.
I'm originally from the Baton Rouge area. He's from a little town called Mooreville, which is close to the Atchafalaya River.
We do keep all the aluminum, recycle it. Everything else, paper-wise, anything that'll burn, we do burn in this burn barrel. And then we do put one or two bags up front when we have to, and they pick them up.
What is in that seasoning? Again, everybody, if I missed your question, I apologize. I'm trying to keep up.
I could promise you, I can tell you what's in it. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
We are in Arkansas.
All the amounts that are in there. There's actually thyme in here. There's actually kosher salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, garlic salt, paprika, and when we have it fresh, I will dry some parsley and then grind it up and put it in there also. I do love putting parsley in it. This one doesn't have any parsley because our parsley is just now coming up and it's getting close, but I like to grow it in bulk, and like I said, we'll dry it out and crush it up and put
Jerry,
it in a
please
container.
put your question again. I'm missing it. I'm sorry. A couple people want to know what are you cooking. They're just coming on here. I love y'all's accent. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I love y'all's accents up there.
We're cooking a ribeye steak in a brown gravy, and we've got rice, we've got a potato salad, and that little pot over there, we're fixing to get in to starting on it, and we're going to make a peach cobbler.
We're about 3 hours north of Arkansas, close to Harrison.
Little Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about 30 miles from the Missouri line. We're probably 35, 40 minutes to Branson. Okay, so let me get this going before I kind of get off pace here.
I'll answer some of the questions.
So,
Dang, I want some. Hey, you're more than welcome to come. Ashton and Anthony said they're gonna come for the cobbler.
come on.
Ty was supposed to come, but we're still waiting on him. New Mexico, Springdale. I used to go to Springdale to Children's Hospital once a month with our granddaughter. She's 5. She has Crohn's disease. Used to go there and get her treatments every month. Now she gets a shot every 2 weeks and has to take chemo pills every Friday.
All right, so we've got my little pot here.
Oh, you can do it right here. I can get close up. I don't have to stand up for that one.
Yeah.
Do you make breakfast outside?
A lot of times, yes, we do.
How
That's
far?
probably one of my favorite things, but I don't know if y'all want to wake up and watch it live at about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Ontario, Texas, Cherokee Village. Love y'all down here in Smackover.
All
What
right,
time's
y'all.
dinner? Probably about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then what's left over will be for supper.
So, you got a pen and paper, and you're thinking about cooking a cobbler. The fruit you put in here could be your choice. You could use any kind of fruit. It doesn't have to be peaches. I just let my wife pick what kind she wanted.
What kind of fish y'all got? A little bit of everything.
Largemouth bass, smallmouth, walleye,
Catfish.
largemouth bass, crappie, which I call sacalay. We got a lot of all, just
Talkeetna,
about all kind of fish.
Oklahoma.
They got a lot of trout up in the White River and stuff.
Bogachita, Mississippi. I know exactly where that's at. We used to go
All right, so
tubing down over there.
we've got a stick of butter melted in the pot.
Thank you for all the prayers for our granddaughter. I appreciate that. She needs them.
We've got a stick of butter melted,
Hello, I'm
2
hungry.
cups of self-rising flour, 2 cups of sugar. I'm gonna open this bad boy up.
Stan Davenport. Yes, we are off of 14 North.
2 cups of milk.
Ooh, somebody said a blackberry one. That would be good.
Yeah, it would.
How do you keep raccoons away from scrap food? They're tearing my trash up. I can't burn it. The
We got a
chicken.
dog that eats the scrap food. The chickens eat the scrap food, and the dog kills the raccoons if they try to steal his food. So we haven't had a raccoon problem in quite a while.
Where did he get his overalls from? Actually, from a feed store in Marshall, Arkansas. And the guy that said he wears Liberty himself. Tubing
I
at the.
keys. I like the keys. I like the way they fit. I don't know. I don't think there's I don't think any of them are better than the other. I think it's just, plus the place that I buy these at, I think this is about the only brand they sell.
What's the difference between dinner and supper?
Dinner you eat.
I guess it's where you from.
Yeah, it could be. What we call, growing up in the South, we called it either dinner or lunch, and then at night was called supper.
Would you ever shave that beard?
No.
What
All right, so
what part of the woods is his restaurant in? In North Arkansas, in our backyard.
let me get my little.
What's the temperature there?
Right now it's probably about
80?
85, 80, 85. It's actually pretty warm. But of course, as you can see around us, we tried to do everything in our power to build and leave as many trees as we could.
Where do you shop?
Where do I shop?
I guess.
I don't really shop anywhere. My wife does the shopping.
Your koozie should be there. I think it said Monday or Tuesday. And thank you for ordering. I appreciate that.
2 cans or just 1?
2.
That's gonna be a lot.
Please take me in. I love coming home. I'm gonna keep it on here instead of going back and forth. Give me the GPS. I'm hungry. What is he cooking? Right now he is making a peach cobbler from Kentucky.
We're making a peach cobbler. The other pot over here, we're actually cooking a rice and gravy with some ribeye steak. Alright, so what I've done is I've got a little bed of coals right here.
I'm not sure where Wilford's at.
We're gonna set this.
Do you guys allow tourists to come get this experience?
If someone contacts me, they're in the area and they want to just come and hang out for a couple hours, if I'm available, I won't turn you down. You're more than welcome to come. Yes.
We're from Louisiana, but we live in I guess you could say Northwest Arkansas. Yazoo, Mississippi. OMG cobbler. I just watered my mouth. I'm going to make a special road trip soon. Come on.
There's a gentleman actually supposed to be coming up in a month or so. He's going to plan a trip to come up this way, and we're going to try to get him here. He's wanting to come by and meet us. We're going to try to get him here and maybe cook.
Yes, we really live in the woods. Here, I'll do a quick panoramic view of it real quick if y'all want to see. This is actually our backyard. We actually live in a Kwanzaa hut. It's a lot cheaper than building our smokehouse.
The inside the Kwanzaa hut is completely done in
this is my workshop. And that goes toward our front of our land. It's about a 1/4 mile to the highway. His sawmill. And on the other side is where the chickens and turkeys and all that live. We're not in Mississippi.
We've got the cobbler on.
My mom lives there.
Get a little bit of heat on the top.
How did you make your fire pit?
It's actually just some stones that I got. I found some old stones and brought them home, and actually I just stacked them up. Like I said, here in the next few weeks, I'm gonna try to do something back here and level this off a little bit, and we're gonna probably take 2 of these trees out, and I'm gonna build a little roof, and I'm gonna try to do some stone work on the back of it with an actual kind of chimney, to where we can build a fire out here and cook, and if we do get a little rain or something, we can still be in, covered
I'm
up.
living my life through you guys. Somebody put dinner's 12, supper's at 6. Do y'all have neighbors? Yes, we kind of have neighbors.
You make it out to the highway, and you hit the main, I guess, the main highway in this area. There is a young couple that lives almost basically across the street from our driveway. Then next door to them, a little bit down, but next door to them, there is a gentleman that lives there. And if you go back towards town this way, there is 1 or 2 houses, off the road, but none of them are right on top of us. No.
With all due respect, what do you do for work? I'm just curious.
My wife, she has her own little business doing this kind of stuff. She makes t-shirts, hats. She does a lot of stuff for a lot of people. She's done some stuff with some businesses. And I actually work for a small contractor in town running heavy equipment.
Eureka Springs is what, about 2 hours? Yeah.
About an hour and a half.
Hour and a half to 2 hours. It's a Kwanzaa hut. It's just like a metal building, like a.
There's no frame.
There's
It's
no
just
frame.
metal sheeting that makes kind of almost a half bubble.
How much does it cost a month to live like that? Well, with bills and food and everything.
I mean, the only bills we have, I mean, other than like everybody else, we've got auto insurance, food. We don't have a big expense. We, like I said, we do hunt a lot. We do grow a lot of food. We do buy some stuff. Food, I don't think we spend.
Yes, you and your 2 kids can come live.
I don't think we spend maybe $100 or so a month on actual food.
Keep an eye on the feds, y'all. We're not hiding anything.
The only thing,
They can come.
The only thing we actually have, the biggest part of, I guess, our living expense would be our electric bill, which runs us around $100 a month.
Well, now the summertime's here, it's a little more.
Yeah, and I mean,
what kind of beer do you drink?
Coors Light.
What happens if a bear comes your way? Shoot him.
Yeah, we might eat him.
If he's coming towards us like as an attack, we'll do what we got to do. But if he's just out walking around minding his business, I'm pulling out the camera, the video camera, whatever. I just like taking pictures.
Yeah, we've seen several right back here on this ridge. They don't hardly ever come up here and fool around with nothing.
I'm a period reenactor. This is how we cook, picking up some good recipes and tips. That's awesome, y'all. God bless y'all. Bless y'all too. Yes, we have cell phones. Right now, I am running off of an iPad because we do have internet, because I got to have internet for my business and stuff. Stop it. I'll move now. Do y'all prep as much as we can.
You know, and my theory of prepping is just having a good place to grow food.
Are you happy?
When we grow
Can
food,
we see Mama Bear?
Make sure it's food that you can save seeds on and they will reproduce. You know, so we do put up seed every year. Like I said, we are working right now. We're working on trying to build a hothouse where we can grow vegetables year round.
You sound like one of my buddies' mom from back home. I call Mama. Thank you, ma'am. You're welcome. I got, who they say I sound like last weekend? Oh, the woman from The Blind Side. The woman, Sandra Bullock's character. Can we see Mama Bear?
That's on her. I'll give y'all a warning. She hadn't, all she did was get up.
I'm still in my
drink
pajamas. Coffee. My hair's still in a nasty old bun. She doesn't show her face very much on camera, but she's beautiful though. Oh, thank you.
She no matter what she does, she's always beautiful to me.
This makes me miss my mom and stepdad so much. When is your next live?
Probably Wednesday night. And Wednesday night we won't cook. We'll do like we kind of normally do. Wednesday night we'll sit down, we'll have a couple of beers. I'll sit right in front of the camera and kind of interact with y'all personally and answer questions or talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. And somehow I've lost my damn little handle.
We live in Arkansas. Hey, we love y'all too. Reggae Chef. I guess I said that right. I got my glass on, still can't see.
Oh, there it is.
You guys are too cute. Love this vibe. Oh, thank you. What's the weather where you at? It's sunny. Starting to get hot and humid. My mom lives down around Lake Mary on the Mississippi River. She owns a bait shop down there called Sonny's Bait Shop. Yes, we have running water, but we have to haul it in. What are you making?
Ribeye and rice and gravy, and the other pot got a peach cobbler.
We don't live close to a river. We actually live close to Bull Shoals Lake. He looks like he knows what he's doing.
I Googled it.
We are from Louisiana. We actually have electric, but we either collect our rainwater or we'll have our water hauled in, or
We've got holding tanks.
do your kids live in the city or in the woods? Well, I got one kind of standing behind me. The other one is on vacation in Los Angeles. That's our oldest. Our youngest is actually in Los Angeles with a bunch of friends hanging out.
The youngest one, if you actually on some of my videos or some of my stuff, you'll see the pictures are actually by him. He's taken all of the photographs and stuff that are on some of my videos. He's into photography and stuff. And
would you ship to Texas? If it could last, yes.
do what?
If we could ship the food to Texas. I absolutely love this man.
You know, I like I
Somebody
said,
put beard genetics.
I've said before, you know, guys, we're not, I mean, I would love to be able to get to a point where I could go cook in different places for people. We're going to do this benefit, and we're going to do as many benefits as we can.
Bruh, 28, still living with y'all. Know he's not living with us. He actually lives on the land, but in a different area. I want to be friends with your son, DJ Fart Ass. I don't know who you are, but that's a funny name. I like that. Who's the person behind the shed? Huh? If you see somebody behind the shed, it's time to get a gun.
Person behind the shed. I don't know.
We are not in Louisiana. We're from Louisiana.
We currently live in North Arkansas.
Bruh, toxicity doesn't belong in this chat. What a great family. Thank you. I appreciate it. I see them too. Hey, it might be Bigfoot.
Probably Sasquatch. They smell that food. He may come up here. I'm gonna grab him a chair in case he does.
There was someone back there. Ain't no telling. It may have been just the way I panned through. How big is your homestead? About 40 acres. Can he say, I guarantee? Makes me remember watching the Cajun cooking guy. Oh, Justin Wilson.
Oh, old Justin Wilson. Well, I tell you what, this right here, I guarantee you it's gonna be good.
Let's see. Bigfoot hungry too. Grab him a chair in case he wants to. Can I come there? Come on.
Everyone's welcome. Everyone is welcome to come.
Better go check out the shed.
Believe me, we've been here. Let me say.
Jesus Christ, I would love to stay on 40 acres.
We don't even have, and I'm not exaggerating.
Do we like spending time here? We are here 24/7 when we're not working.
We don't even own a key to lock anything up. There's always someone here. We're never.
What kind of beer do I need to bring?
Coors Light.
I'm organizing a bus now. Somebody said that's why we're friends.
Everyone is welcome, guys. This is what we love to do. We'd love to have people come over. We normally do have a bunch of people come over.
Everyone's welcome as long as they bring cold beer and good times.
You don't even have to bring that. Just bring kindness.
I'm a
Just
chef for
come
20.
and hang out and shoot the shit, and just be a good old person. That's all we ask for.
I'm a chef for 20 years, but I would love some cooking advice from you. We would love some cooking advice from you.
I'd love to just get with you and we both cook, and I'd love to learn anything. I'm by far not no chef. This is just something I've done.
They're saying they're seeing someone sticking their head out from behind the shed. Did Hunter go inside his place?
I don't know. I ain't worried. If there are somebody back there, hell, let them be. They may be back there using the damn bathroom or something.
Wish I could grow a beard. Hello from Marion County. Oh, Marion, Arkansas. I was about to say Marion County.
They may have got here late and had to go use the bathroom. They ain't gonna hurt nothing.
Hello from Palm Springs,
they come out
Cali.
that shed, they won't make it to here if I don't want them to.
We are in Arkansas. Said I will cook you some Arabic food. Never had it, but I'd try it.
Hell yeah. Look, we're coon asses.
Y'all got them freaking out.
We'll
That's
try
hilarious.
anything.
Go back there and check it out.
Hey, there ain't nobody.
I'm not. That's somebody asking.
Huh?
Somebody's asking
What?
to go back there and check it
Ain't
out.
nobody back there. Ain't worried about that. There's a damn thing back there with some damn trees and a squirrel, maybe. If there is somebody back there, lean back there. I don't care.
Are there mountains in Louisiana? No. Got a couple of new people on here wanting to know what you're cooking.
In this pot, we've got
Do you want it to?
2 ribeyes. We're gonna make rice and gravy with some ribeyes, and then the other pot we cooking a peach cobbler, and we've got some rice and a potato salad already made, and we're gonna put all this together with.
First quarrel? No, it's not.
The what?
Saying it's our first fight. No, we're like any other body else.
Oh,
How long?
yeah.
How long we been together?
28 years.
It looks like Jason's house from Friday the 13th.
28 wonderful years.
What are your pronouns? I am she and her, and he is he and him. There ain't no D day that there or none of that. He was born with a penis, I was born with a vagina, and that's how we identify. I'll bring the beer and ice cream. Oh, come on.
Well, I tell you what, just bring the beer and we'll cook. We'll cook some ice cream and then put it in ice cream maker and make some homemade vanilla ice cream. Maybe throw some bananas and strawberries in there.
I guess people are laughing at my comment.
Why?
Perfect answer. Yes, thank you. Yeah, heck yeah. Good answer. What part of Louisiana? I'm from Lake Charles. I'm from around Baton Rouge.
And I'm from around a little town called Mooresville, right around there, Chafalai Basin.
Can we get a backstory on how y'all met? At a bar in Baton Rouge called the Texas Club.
Yep. We actually met New Year's Eve.
Christmas Eve.
We ain't having this fight again.
I don't know why you say that every time.
Because I was drunk between Christmas and New Year's. So I didn't sober up till New Year's, so that's when we met.
Shit.
No, we met Christmas Eve.
I was born with a cat too.
We met Christmas Eve.
Are you?
A buddy of mine and I went to a bar room. I was 23, 22.
I was 19.
You were 19. We met at a bar. We just stayed in contact. I actually left the state and went to work in California for 2 or 3 months. We just kept in contact. I came home, and I think the reason I knew
Thank you
she
for
and I
all the
would be
gifts,
together
everyone.
for the rest of our lives was when I got back from California. I called her, and I told her that I was going to spend about 2 weeks in the woods at a hunting camp, and she came and spent 2 weeks at the hunting camp with me. And we haven't been apart since then.
Let's see. There was one answer, the question I was gonna find. Oh, no, we are actually in our yard.
Yeah, this is her workshop,
Love your accents.
6-7 days a week.
Recipes. We are trying to get,
We're working on it.
yeah, we're trying to get it. It's going to take some time, but we do post the lives, the cooking lives on YouTube and stuff, and you can see it from there.
All my lives, if you'll go look at them, for the simple reason, if you want a recipe on something I'm cooking, go through. You can actually sit down with a pen and a paper, and you're going to kind of get a time frame, and I'll tell you everything I'm putting into what I'm cooking. So you can actually get the recipes by going and watching the videos again.
All my exes live in Texas. That's why I live in Michigan. That's a good one.
Well, I ain't got no exes.
Me and my hubby met in a bar too. Been together 29 years.
Yeah, well, we met, like I said, we met in a bar. We've been together 28 years.
What's the rooster's name? Dinner?
Yeah. We actually
Or
have
supper?
like 7 roosters.
Can you? Yes. This is our backyard, which goes pretty far back. This is where we live at. It's a Kwanzaa hut. And that goes toward our driveway, which is about a quarter mile maybe. Our sawmill and my workshop. Have you seen Uncle Phil Robertson and the Duck Dynasty crew? No.
No, I've never met any of them. I've actually talked to Phil Robinson on the phone when he first started making calls.
Yes, we're married.
You used to.
Angel. Oh, I lost connection. But I'm Angel.
I'm Cajun Custom Coffee. No, actually, my full name, which is on my thing, my name is Audrey DeSalle. And it is spelled A-U-D-R-E-Y.
Can you show what all you make in your craft shop? I have a TikTok and a Facebook. It's Victoria's Mountain Design and Crafts. I put a lot of my stuff on those. There's that person behind the shed again. Y'all are funny as hell.
I'm going to say it's a bunch of Hunter's friends doing that shit.
I just saw your cabbage video. I want some. How far is the closest store? About 10 miles.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about the reporter said that the dead man was unavailable on your TikTok? Funny.
You know, I'm going to tell you, of all the responses I've had on my
If
TikTok,
I go to show you the inside of my house, I'm sorry, I'll probably lose connection.
Yeah, no, we don't have, when you get inside of a metal building like that, you have absolutely almost no service, no connection. We may try to figure something out one day to do inside, if possible. We're actually sitting outside, and we've got a booster hooked up because we can't even hardly get service outside.
Please give my son Darren a shout out.
What's up, Darren?
Is the tree limb moving in the wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, the wind's starting to pick up just a little bit here.
Listen, I live out here, and I don't see or worry about as much shit as everybody on this thing does. Y'all see shit I probably never even...
What's on the rest of the acres? Wood, just trees.
Woodland
and woodland.
Animals. We do have, it's hard to explain. There's a big bottom, and it kind of levels out in the bottom. I do have about an acre down there that I've been clearing it by hand, so it's taking a little bit more time than most people would expect. I've got about an acre cleared out, and I've finally got grass growing on it. And here shortly, I'm going to start building fence around it, and we're going to try to get us maybe a calf, a couple of goats and stuff to put down there. I'm going to build a little barn and just kind of raise a little bit more meat where we have to depend less on going out and getting it.
What made you do TikTok?
My wife and kids, or grown kids, but they just thought it'd be, this is me. Everything you see has been me my entire life, basically, and they just thought it'd be funny for me to get on TikTok and make videos showing some of the stuff, the way I live, the way we live. And to be honest, it's blown up way more than I would have ever expected. But I think it's a great thing that there's a lot of people on TikTok that ask a lot of questions that actually interest me, that people are actually interested in living this lifestyle. You know, to me, this is a lifestyle people try to get away from, and for the last 25 years, this is a lifestyle I've tried to get back to. I grew up on a farm as a kid, and we grew all our vegetables, we raised all our meat, we lived, you know, I think I was about 15 or 16 before I knew you could buy meat in a store, because we never went and bought meat. And I lost my dad when I was 11. So my entire life, I think I wanted to get back to that way of life, and I've successfully done it. So I thank God for that.
Ashton, y'all are welcome. Come on. Somebody put, I saw something about sac-a-lait. Oh, yeah, Rod McFadden. A brim and a sac-a-lait and catch and cook. We did that, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. 2 weeks ago, we cooked sac-a-lait and French fries. Matter of fact, it wasn't in the video.
Can't wait for the Can't wait for the peach cobbler. Much love and respect to you, my Cajun elder from Dallas via Houma, Louisiana. Give me a choice between living in the woods and living in the city. Woods win every time.
Yeah.
Do you work?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I work for a small contractor in town. I run heavy equipment.
Excuse me, I'm trying to put my drink in
I spent almost 30 years traveling all over the United States and even out the country a couple of times.
Your redheaded stepchild said she. And the person that's living here with us right for now, his name is Hunter. Who asked that? Let me go back.
Let's take a peek at this cobbler and just see what's going on here. Just in case.
What type of wood are you using?
White oak.
Pete.
Woo. Might have got the top a little bit hot. Let's leave that off of there. Let that cook.
Why does Hunter live in the shed? That's his business. If you know him and you're asking all these questions, call him. Ask him if he knows Candace. Nothing like a home-cooked meal. We're in Arkansas. Please let us see the peach cobbler. Think you overcooked the top just a little. Hey, but hey.
I think the top got a little bit crusty. I'm gonna actually peel it off of there.
Nope, never been to prison.
Hell, I've never even been arrested. I've never been in the back of a cop car.
Yes, we both work. He works for a local company and I work for myself. Have you ever tried pickled corn? Yes.
Yes.
I'm waiting for some channel stations to pick him up. You actually say that? We are waiting to hear from a guy called The Kevin Kline Show. He actually asked for him to do a podcast and stuff. I don't know when it is, but as soon as we find out, I will post it and let everyone know so y'all can get on there and listen. Arkansas, I didn't think that was any Cajuns in Arkansas.
Well, sure there are. Not everybody stays in Louisiana. If you lived in Louisiana
Horse's little
your
brother.
whole life and moved to New York, there'd be a coon ass in New York. you lived in New York, moved to Louisiana, there'd be a damn Yankee in Louisiana. Don't mean it don't exist.
Horse's little brother, we're gonna start calling him Shetland Pony. He says she. Somebody put, yeah, I've been in prison. 80% of California's been to prison. I don't know if I should laugh at that or because I might get in trouble, but
I'm gonna tell you something.
Scumbag Hunter says she.
The one thing I would tell you
You heard me?
is it ain't our job to judge other people.
So is that Hunter in the shed?
Probably.
Probably. Let me.
I don't worry about too many things.
I'm originally from the Baton Rouge area, and he's from a little town called Morgan. You have a pet coon that sleeps under the covers? I want a pet raccoon too. What are you cooking?
We're cooking, let's get it real quick. Let's kind of get it here and just show. This is ribeyes in a gravy. It's ribeyes in a gravy. We've got some rice cooking, and then we've got a peach cobbler.
Who is this Wi-Fi 007? Because I like to know who you are. They want us to go check the shed out to make sure we're safe.
Tell them to come check it.
Well, come check it out. Show my face. Oh, you don't want to see my face right now. I'm still in my pajamas and everything. My hair's still in the bun from the way I woke up this morning.
Yeah, and I made it a little rough.
The mosquitoes are not the mosquitoes are not too bad. It's mainly ticks and chiggers here. Did he make the camp tripod?
No, actually I bought this one.
Block him, Mama.
I actually bought this one, and this one I actually had a friend give me, the tripod, and then I did make this little grill.
We're not too far from Bentonville. Chiggers are the devil. Yes, I'll agree.
No, we're here to just entertain.
I'll check the
interact
shed,
with
be
people,
there.
have a good time.
Somebody said they'll check the shed, be here in 30 minutes.
Come on. Come on over. Check the shed out and get you a plate while you're here.
Hello from Vegas.
Vegas?
Are you wearing an Under Armour shirt? Yes, he is. It's the one for wounded warriors shirts.
Is that what I'm wearing?
Yeah. The one that they donated the money for wounded warriors. Because on the back of it says freedom with the American flag.
Oh shit. I lost my damn seeing eye dogs.
I need a tent spot. Come on.
Hey, you don't need a tent spot. We'll find you a
Tie
place.
yarn. Wait, where's it at?
Bring an air mattress.
Tie yarn around ankle to get rid of chiggers by morning. Only time you get the chiggers if you go out in the woods, and I'm not going out in the woods.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Of course, I go out. This is the time of year where I'll cut firewood, and I do a lot of work out in the woods. I usually just tape my ankles up, and of course, wearing overalls, it's not as bad. You don't have your belt line to where they try to get in. I just do that, and then I spray maybe some off on my pants legs, and then when I get home I just go take a shower, and I just get my wife to check me for ticks.
Come to Pocono, shoot and train with some of his brothers and sisters in arms. Thank you for your support. What is a chigger?
A chigger is a little red bug
That's the devil.
that gets on you, and then it'll get right underneath your skin, and it'll kind of just fester up, and it'll make you itch like all get out. And for those of you that may be somewhere and get chiggers, and if you really want to get rid of them quick, or at least stop the itching, put water in a bathtub, warm water in a bathtub, put you about a cup of pine soil, just regular old pine soil like back in the day, you used to usually clean the floors and get in there and take a bath in it and get out. And those chiggers would they'll dry up and they'll quit itching and they'll be done.
Yes, we are in Arkansas, and he's drinking Coors Light. What do you do if you get hurt out there?
Well,
hopefully if it's not too bad, it actually takes us about 30 minutes to get to a hospital.
Believe it or not, this finger right here a couple of years ago, kind of hard to see. Got a little indention. I actually hit it with an axe and split it completely through the nail all the way to about here. And it took me about 10 minutes to get my wife to bring me a damn Band-Aid.
You didn't even want to go to the hospital.
But sometimes you just do what you got to do. You get hurt.
Yes, we're in Arkansas. And then what was it? You cut your other finger.
Yeah, you wouldn't hear it though, so I didn't go nowhere.
No, I was in Miami when you cut the last one.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad though. It still had enough tendons holding on that it grew back.
He is drinking Coors. What was
I'm 50 years old. Other than my childhood, of course, I was in the hospital for a period of time for other reasons. In my adult life, I've actually been to the doctor or the hospital.
Oh, yes, he's drinking beer.
Maybe twice in the last 30 years.
Yes, we have 2 kids, 2 boys and a granddaughter. Can I come have a beer with you and try some food? Hey.
Come on. I keep getting that question, guys. Y'all, I'm telling you.
He looks 40. Oh, you just made his day.
Who said that?
King Royalty 60. He looks 40.
Follow him. Write it down. Sketch it in stone. Follow him. That's my favorite TikToker right there. Hey, you show up to my house. Beer's on me. Food's on me. I love you.
We actually got the beer Friday, but the liquor store right here in town, we can buy beer on Sundays, just not at any other places. That somebody must be from Arkansas knows you can't buy beer on Sundays. Look, no, he looks 35.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, this app has changed my life in such a way I would have not expected it. I love to interact with people. Even though I live out in the woods, because I can't stand being around people as far as driving and traffic. I can't stand it. Interacting with people, meeting one-on-one, or even meeting 25 people.
We're in Yellville.
I love interacting with people and doing those kind of things. So I'm telling you, people, y'all contact me if I'm available. I am so down to just hang out, cook, drink beer.
I want to be your favorite. You look 20. Let's see, where did it go? Somebody
I'm
said
going to go back through this video because, as most of y'all know, I go back and like most all the comments on my regular videos, and I respond to anyone that asks a question that I can. I try to stay out of the political stuff because TikTok is about anal, as anybody, and they'll just start deleting shit. So I try to stay away from that. But y'all interact. My videos that I normally put just for shits and giggles, interact with me, comment, ask questions. I will respond to you. I will read your comment. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I stay on TikTok reading comments till about 6. So 2 hours every morning I get on TikTok just to read comments. I do nothing else but read comments for 2 hours.
Let's see, there was one that said they lived in Bentonville, but we're in Yellville. Not too far from y'all. Texas is the same, no beers on Sunday. That's the one thing I can say I do miss about Louisiana is the drive-through daiquiri shops.
I always said I was going to put...
TikTok Grandpa ready for dinner.
I was going to put a strip club next to a bank with a liquor store drive-through, and a wacky weed shop. All in one circle with a drive-through through all of them. I think that'd be the key right there. That's my old boy right here. Y'all seen him on a couple of my videos. This is Casper.
Somebody said I sound like I'm 35. I appreciate that.
This is Casper. This is my old chicken protector.
Hey, y'all got all the
Let me show you how
bases.
much this dog loves me. Come over here. Come over here. Get over here. All right, come here. Hey. Come on. Come on. Casper, here.
Now that's what y'all call a baby.
Now, Dad.
That's true. No matter where you from, they're racist, and we don't look at color. Our granddaughter is white and Hispanic. Her mom's side of the family's from Peru and Guatemala.
I've said this before.
And we wouldn't change her for the world.
I've said this before. I'll say it again. If you're going to call me a racist,
Casper getting some airtime.
the only claim I'm going to go by being racist
baby,
is
I
you're
know.
right. I can't stand assholes or people that don't like other people for
Can we see you, please?
dumb reasons. Color of skin ain't one of them. Some of my best friends are Hispanic.
Can we see that again?
Can we see it again?
How far are you from Mina? Mina, we're probably roughly close to 4 hours, maybe. Is that dog protecting you from whatever's behind the shed?
Yeah, probably so. I can promise you that dog come from that way. There ain't nothing back there still alive. If there is
Will you be doing any tips on mountain living and camping cooking? He is Healer and Catahoula. Yes, we are all mixed some way one another. We all got a little Heinz 57 in us.
Amen. I mean, that's... I'm just not all about that. I don't give... And this may be a little bit long story. One of my best friends was from Texas. He passed away a couple of years ago.
A year, yeah. You see a lot of podcasts.
And that hurt me like I'll get out. And he wasn't a racist. He was just an old welder from Texas. And he met a young man on a job working for me. I was the boss. He was my welding boss. He met a young man that was a black boy from Mississippi. And they became, I mean, you couldn't separate them. They became best friends. And that young man and my best friend has spent countless days sitting in something just like this with me, drinking beer, shooting the shit. And his name's Marcel, and I still to this day stay in contact with him. Because he's just a genuine good guy. I don't care, you know. I've eaten probably 15 goats cooked by a bunch of Mexicans because them motherfuckers can cook goat. I mean, they make fucking tortillas and shit on an open fire, and I love to eat. I love good people. I love good company. You don't even have to drink. I make sweet tea. You can come over here and drink sweet tea with me and shoot the shit.
Are y'all from Arkansas? No, we're not. We're actually from Louisiana.
We live in Arkansas now.
What is your favorite wild game to eat? Whatever's in the pot. I'm a Tassan from Marksville area.
You ain't related to Mitch, are you?
But I live in Bentonville. That's not too far from here.
My favorite wild game in the wild. Oh man,
I can't turn the camera around.
Probably squirrel. I mean, that would be. But I mean, shit. I don't know how you know. I don't know of a bad piece of game. But I would say squirrel would probably be one of my favorites.
Is that a Shreveport accent? Oh, gosh, God, no.
No,
Our accent is a combination of every state we've been to.
Yeah.
From pipelining, we've been to about 40 states, so we have an accent probably from every state there is. My mother-in-law lives in Clinton. We have property. That's not too far from here. My husband got excited a couple of weeks ago. We went down there yard selling and found out they finally started selling beer down there. So he was happy to have one for the drive home.
I wouldn't drive.
Yeah, no. What's Popcorn doing?
We're cooking a little ribeye and a gravy, and a peach cobbler. We're gonna get this peach cobbler about where it needs to be.
Is Louisiana a dry state? Oh, good God, no.
Dry? Louisiana dry? You can buy liquor.
The only thing that's dry is the empty can or bottle or cup.
Yeah, you can buy liquor in Louisiana at the local convenience store, and beer or hard liquor 7 days a week in Louisiana, starting at 7 o'clock in the morning.
When you said that you wasn't driving, somebody put, where is it at? Now I can't find it. It said points nice. I wasn't driving. They put the laughing.
Well, I can promise you, as much as I hate to leave the woods, the last thing y'all gonna see on the 5 o'clock news is this motherfucker got DWI. But I don't drive enough.
Ooh, Lafourche Parish.
I have to drink and drive. I just take my ass home and drink.
Somebody on here from Lafourche Parish. I got a ticket in Galliano doing 1 mile over the speed limit. 1 freaking mile. That 1 freaking mile cost me almost $200. I should have just went 10 miles over if I'd known that.
I tell you what, anybody from anywhere on the coast, anybody from on the coast, you want to bring a ice chest of shrimp, you come up here. You can stay with us. We'll cook some shrimp.
Somebody said, no, Louisiana ain't dry. The French Quarter wouldn't be here. That's true. I love me some Pat O'Brien's Hurricane.
Look, you know you from Louisiana when you ride around with 2 straws in your car or truck. And one of them got a piece of paper on it that ain't never been touched. And the other one, you done pulled the paper off because you're drinking the daiquiri. And then when the cop pull you over, you hurry up, pull that straw out, put the other one with the dry paper on top because that's still considered a closed container. That's when you know you're from Louisiana.
Somebody said they're going to bring the crawfish. Bring them.
Bring some crawfish, bring some shrimp, bring some snapper.
Alligator.
Bring some fucking seafood. That's the one thing I do miss the most about being in Louisiana is the seafood and the access to seafood.
Mardi Gras without alcohol. Whew.
Shoo!
Especially...
Wait, Mardi Gras without alcohol. Shee!
The turkeys agree.
That ain't gonna happen.
Oh, shit. Oh, a good Mamu Mardi Gras. Oh, a gumbo, yes. Yes, we eat deer meat. We are in Marion County, Arkansas.
We're going to try to do a gumbo one day, of course. I'll be honest, it's
El
too fucking
Salvador.
hot. The other thing is, somebody asked about cooking a rabbit and a gravy. We're going to try to do a rabbit and a dumpling. That's another one of my favorites. Rabbit or squirrel, either one. We'll do a rabbit or a squirrel dumpling in a few weeks. Just a quick reminder to everybody, because this does mean a lot to me. I don't ask for anything, and anything we get off of creator funds, gifts, cash out, anything we get, we put back towards trying to do some type of benefit to help someone. June the 27th, we've got a benefit dinner we're going to do for a young lady a couple of towns over from us. We'll go live at that, and I will introduce her to y'all, and we'll ask for donations. And again, everything that's donated will be given to her. So I do appreciate that. You know, it means a lot to me.
Trailer trash. Who you calling trailer trash?
We don't even own a trailer.
Yeah. Need to get out of here with all that negativity.
We don't own a trailer. We got a sawmill, and we just built what we got, and this is what we love.
A rabbit sauce pecan. And somebody said they liked some squirrel brains.
Actually, I love squirrel brains.
No, he's actually making a peach cobbler. I got some. Oh, I missed it. Do you put any oil in that beard?
No. But I tell y'all, everything about me is natural and real.
My buddy raises domestic rabbits. I could bring you some. We got a friend that raises some too. We need to go get some.
But look, bring some. We'll cook them for you.
And oh yeah, the comment about the trailer trash, there's nothing wrong with living in a trailer. Everybody is each their own. As long as you got a roof over your head, that's all that matters.
You got people out there that fought for this country that are homeless, and then you're gonna down somebody for living in a trailer. I wish I had the money to buy a trailer for everybody that's fought for this country that don't even have a trailer to live in. I got no beef.
We are not homeless. We live. We have a home. We're not homeless. We just like cooking outside.
That the same person?
No, somebody else.
It sounds like just a bunch of what the fuck moments to me.
Yes, we live in the woods. We live on 40 acres. Chicago. That's where Marcel was from. Yeah, when he got shot at. When he came back to...
Yeah. Marcel, the buddy of mine that he grew up in Mississippi, and they moved to Chicago, and one day he got shot at, and a friend of his got shot and killed. He said he got in his car and he took off and drove straight to Mississippi and never looked back. Damn it, I love that boy. We probably get off this live. I may call it.
Homeless? What? I'm not going to feed in the trolls. I think they're funny.
Yeah,
I just let them have their moment.
One thing, I wouldn't even read the questions.
Can I come live it? Come on.
I wouldn't respond. We're all about positivity. We're all about helping other people. That's what we want to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it regardless.
The weather right now is a little breeze, which feels good. Probably about 85, close to 90, and humid.
But thank God we still got some shade. So it's not too bad out here in the shade.
Just up. What dip do you use?
Copenhagen snuff. And if it's not Copenhagen snuff, I do love chewing tobacco. I love Levi Garrett. I love Red Man Gold. Most of you probably ain't gonna have a damn clue what I'm talking about, but you can actually order it online, and they do sell a chewing tobacco. It's called L50.
Do you have AC? Yes, we do. It's going full blast right now.
And probably still ain't fucking helping.
How much water do you have trucked in? 2,600 gallons at one time.
Yeah, we bring in 26 when they bring it. It's a flat rate. Don't matter if you bring 10 gallons or you bring 2,600 gallons. It's a flat rate for them to bring it in. We usually get them to haul water to us about once or twice a year. We collect a lot of water. We filter it. We go through a process that's completely different, but we do have the water hauled in. We actually filter the water they bring in, even though it is city water and it tastes like shit.
Why not dig a well? Costs too much, and you know how often do you get to a Vols Parish, Maurice Mayu?
Maurice,
About
man, I actually haven't been back home
since 2017, 28. No, yeah, 2017.
Yeah, about 2017 is the last time I actually got to go back home. I think I'm due to go back and see some family and some friends. And if I do, or when we do decide to go back and do that, I will post something on TikTok so that people beyond my family can know that I'll be in town. And for no other reason, I'd love to see a lot of the people that I grew up with. And just
There was a comment.
friends I haven't seen in years.
There's a comment now, I can't find it. She said, either he or she, I didn't get to catch the name, said, I'll trade you some Mexican recipes for your recipes.
Woo! Come on. Let me tell you, I worked pipeline. I worked around Mexicans my whole entire life. Best meal I ever ate in my life, total, hands down, was a young man I worked with in Los Angeles, California, actually in Torrance, California. His mom came from Mexico and made
Moorville.
chili rellenos. And, oh my God, I've eaten chili rellenos at every Mexican restaurant run I went to. And she's hands down the best I've ever eaten. So,
Oh, there she is. Marcy John, I don't know if that's James. Yes. We'd be more than happy.
oh, we love.
Any Hispanic food, any Spanish
son,
food.
The son y'all got, or some of you met earlier, Hunter, the son that was out here earlier. This wouldn't be his way of cooking or his thing of cooking, but believe it or not, he is an excellent cook when it comes to Asian food. He is big into Asian food. He spends a lot of time studying Asian food and cooking it, and he actually does. He does pretty damn good. I've eaten some damn food. I don't even know what the hell it is, but I ain't gonna lie, it's
Mexican
pretty damn good.
Food is great. Them people know how to cook. Yes, they do. When I go to Miami, I get a little bit of every culture down there. My daughter-in-law takes me. We go to Little Havana. We actually go to South Beach, any type of Peruvian, Guatemalan food. I mean, just anything. Yes, anything.
And we've got the greatest daughter-in-law in the world.
Yes. I know how to make chili rellenos. Oh, you just won his heart.
Woo! Man, I'm telling you.
Come to West Texas.
Please, come to North Arkansas. You just let me know. I'll go pick you up in Little Rock.
Come to West Texas. We'll put a goat in the ground and make some tacos.
Oh, hell.
How long we been together? 20. How many years we been together?
We've been together 28 years.
Yeah.
We've been married 27.
I love Cuban food. I'm born and bred Miami. Our daughter-in-law and stuff, they live down around the Kendall area. Lumberton, North Carolina. I know exactly where that's at. Our youngest son used to train at south of the border over there.
So the person that just put that question, I got to ask, do you go to the convenience store and get the pig blood patties? I'm not sure what they call them, but that's
Chorizo and eggs.
Do what?
Chorizo and eggs. Y'all, we may have to do the coon ass Mexican way or of our food one day.
I've actually eaten a lot of Mexican food, and for the most part, there's very little difference between, and I'm not gonna say Mexican, Hispanic or Latino. I spent some time in South America, and the food there is so similar to what people in South Louisiana cook and eat.
Hey, you come on over. I said I just lost my job. I may come over. Come on.
Come on.
You just had a Cuban sandwich? My very first one, a real one, was in Little Havana in Miami, and I
don't know what
loved
you do
it
for a living. Come on down here. I'd probably put you to work.
Yeah. Ever been to Chicago? No, we haven't. Well, let me rephrase that. Yes and no. Yes, you have. We went to the airport when we went to Vegas.
I've flown into the airport. Well,
But-
actually, I flew there a couple of times. I flew there one time to go do a little job.
It's just the spice different, chilies and whatnot. That's ooh, boudin, chorizo, eggs, baby. Yes.
No, I want some damn. Hey, I tell you what.
Drunken
we're gonna
chicken,
do one
yes.
Weekend. One weekend, I'm gonna do what we call in Louisiana cracklings, which would be gratons in French. We'll cook a pot of gratons, and in Spanish, it would be considered like chicharron. And so we're gonna do that one day. I'm gonna do some gratons.
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop talking about food. I'm gaining weight. I hear you. Look, sorry about that. I'm trying to get ready to start charging my iPad. Well, I'm having bourbon and Coke. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, you forgot our San Antonio. Oh yeah, I forgot it. But yeah, we've been to San Antonio. We've eaten there before.
Yep. We've been to just about
That
every
rooster. Or all day. I want to hang with you. I got family that lives in Watson, down by Live Oak High School.
Got
Crackling cornbread. Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah.
Chicharrones are so good. Yes.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, you want to come hang out, plan your vacation, come to
Hurry up. Her there. Thank you.
you want to plan a vacation, come to Branson, Missouri, or anywhere in this area. Contact us. Let us know. You want to spend a couple of minutes, whatever, a couple of hours, a day. You want to come out and cook? Let us know.
Hey, we got somebody from Compton. We stayed there.
Actually stayed in Compton for a while.
Got one of the best little Mexican grocery stores. Best. Oh, look. Yes.
Actually spent some time in Compton. Even though we live out in the
Ever
woods,
ate chicken perlo?
we've
I'm
been
not
all
sure
over
what
the
that
United
is.
States. Like I said, I've been out the country a couple of times. We're probably the most soulful people you'll ever meet that live this way. I mean, when I was in Los Angeles or in Torrance, California, we found a restaurant that was owned by a black family from Mississippi. It was called Soul Food. And the first time we walked in there, it was me and three other white guys. And the first thing they told us when we walked in is they said that we were the first white people that ever had enough nerve to walk into that part of town and go eat there. And I'm telling you, that was probably some of the best food I ever ate in my life. And for what it's worth, we ate there about 15 times. The local people loved us. I mean, you treat people with respect, you'll get treated back with respect. You stay true to who you are.
Go get my son from Louisiana Tech and show him how to enjoy outside. Got a couple of, gotta love soul food. Oh, yes.
Oh, I love soul food.
Got a few new people wanting to know, what are you cooking?
We're cooking ribeyes in a gravy. Most people are going to curl their nose at that because when you say ribeye, they think throw it on the grill. And don't get me wrong, that's exactly how I eat it a lot of times. But this is by far one of my favorite meals. And I take ribeyes and I put them on the grill for just a couple of minutes, brown them, cut them up. I let them rest for about 20, 30 minutes, and then cut them up. And I make a brown gravy, put them in there, let them cook down. We'll put that on a bed of rice. And for dessert, we're going to have a little peach cobbler.
We are not exactly in Branson. We're in Arkansas. We live
we're about
south of Lead Hill in Omaha.
We're about 35 minutes from Branson. You want to get a shot of the peach cobbler and just...
I can't see. You got somebody on here that keeps asking who you are. They want to know who you are.
He's living that thug life.
Yeah. Say that's Hunter back there behind the shed. They think somebody's back over there. What time I need to show up? Anytime.
Just contact us in
Is he-
advance. Let us know. Make sure we don't have plans or we're not somewhere else doing something, cooking for someone, doing an event or something.
Is he making a gumbo in the middle of town?
I tell you what, if I had that damn cucumber, I would.
Smoking on some good herbs this morning. Cheers.
Gee!
Ever eating tamales? All the time.
Yes, we love good food. We're probably gonna get our son here in the next day or two. He's gonna have to cook us some Asian food, maybe some
Popcorn
kind of
Sutton
egg drop
relatives.
soup or something.
Somebody said popcorn Sutton's relatives.
Hey, and we're gonna try. I don't know. It's probably gonna be. I've got two weeks or so to get mash and all made, but we're gonna try to make some moonshine maybe in 3, 4, 5 weeks or so. We're gonna try to get together.
Have you
depending on what
tried-
we got scheduled? We may have to do it in the middle of the week, but I'll try to get a video. We'll do a live maybe while we're dripping a little shine.
Have you
Give everybody a heads up and a show on it.
have we tried Puerto Rican food?
Hell, I don't know what. I don't know exactly.
Did y'all
what,
ever bring me to eat any in Miami?
What exactly would Puerto Rican? I mean, we've eaten at a damn bunch of places.
You have a blessed day too, sir. Be careful at work, whatever you're doing.
And thank you for your time on here. I appreciate y'all. And like I said, if anybody wants to donate, the only reason I ask for donations, not for our benefit, got nothing to do with us. We're going to take the donations. We're going to take any money we make off of creator funds, gifts, anything we make off of this app, we're taking 100% of it and using it towards doing some benefit dinners. Everything we do on Sundays here is totally just out of our pocket. When we do a benefit, we're going to do a benefit with the money we get off of donations, creator funds, any of that, and it's not a lot, but every bit of it is appreciated.
Somebody
And
said they got some 140 shine.
we'll use that, and we'll do some benefits like we're doing June 27th. We're going to do the benefit for the young lady with cancer, and everything that we do have will be donated to her. Whatever donations we have will be donated to her. My wife and I will donate the food and our time. So, you know, if you can donate, like I said, I don't care if it's 10 cents.
Stacks,
20
you are
cents.
more than welcome to come. Yes, we believe in God. Who doesn't?
Absolutely. Well, a lot of people don't, but absolutely we do.
How long does it take to cook a cobbler that way? Depends on how fast, I guess you can say.
Probably somewhere around an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I mean, it's one of those things you kind of want to check periodically after about 30 minutes. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 45 minutes to an hour. We do add a lot.
If you want to send money, there's a post office box on there that you can do that too. You can send a money order.
And like I said, guys, we're not doing this to benefit ourselves at all. When we do the donations at the charity, when we do the cook for the charity on the 27th of June, whatever's on there, we will withdraw or we will take out of our pocket, match it to give to her. That's what we wanted to do with this app. It's not about us. We love spreading a little bit of love with cooking and just showing the lifestyle we live. But everything we do with the money is definitely going to go to other people. I mean, if we get to a point where we're getting some donations and we can, I will go do a cookout somewhere randomly and invite whoever wants to come to it. But of course, like everything else, there's a lot of cost in it.
That rooster's on California time.
Now that rooster,
I personally actually have a Venmo for my business. If y'all want to use it, if you got let me see if I can. If y'all want to use it, y'all are more than welcome. It's VM Designs and Crafts at Hotmail. Ever had ramps? Big fan. Keep up the good work. We actually barbecued the other night. Just something simple, chicken and corn on the cob. I'm ready to eat from Kentucky. Barbecue. Hello from Texarkana. He'll be right back. He went to use the restroom. I guess. I don't know where he went. We had what are ramps? You know what a ramp is? R-A-M-P?
Something you load a fucking...
No, they saying they have ramps. It must be some type of something. Do you sell the stuff you make online? Yes. There is. He has an Etsy account. It's in his the link's in his bio. And mine, I just sell it through TikTok and Facebook. I don't know which one you're talking about.
Again, guys. Well, I say guys, ladies, gentlemen, but everything we'll sell on this app, as far as koozies, cups, aprons, shirts, anything we sell with this image or whatever on it, I guarantee you a part of every bit of it will be donated again to help people, for us to go do benefits, to go do a cook maybe. Like I said, hopefully we can get to the point where we can do enough that we can maybe go do a cookout one day and get on TikTok, make a video, and try to get several people, and we'll all meet somewhere in a neutral area. Again, next Saturday I probably will be at the Bass Pro in Springfield. My wife's coming to leave the woods and go to Bass Pro in Springfield, Missouri. So I will be there. So anyone that does approach me in Bass Pro, I will have a gift to give you. So I look forward to maybe meeting a couple of you personally.
Ramps are wild onions. Got somebody from Brookhaven, Mississippi.
Wild onions.
Hey, blonde or brunette?
Brunette. Well, about 4 or 5 more years, I would say gray.
That ain't funny.
Yeah, it is. Gray is beautiful.
Ever thought about selling your own brand of jerky?
No.
Minden, Louisiana.
Jerky is such a hard business to even
Are you
try
related
to get
to
into.
Annie Marie? No.
I don't have it on the market. I will say, if anybody's interested in the mixture of seasonings I use, comment, let me know. We'll put something together. Most everything we do is by order. If someone requests, an apron with hashtag WTF, it's made when it's ordered. We don't have a stockpile. We don't have a warehouse. We're just out here in the woods. So if someone orders something or questions and says, hey, can I get 10 tablespoons of your seasoning? We'll try to make it happen. We'll get it to you. We'll try to get it there.
Do you marinate your meat?
Do what?
Do you marinate your meat?
Not really. The only time I marinate meat at all would be if it's going in the smokehouse. And I do marinate some items that I put in the smokehouse. We do a lot of we make a lot of bacon. We'll do briskets, whole turkeys.
No, we do not sell moonshine. That's illegal.
No, we do not sell moonshine. If you ever show up to my house and hang out, you may end up with a quart to go home with. That'd be a gift. It won't be sold.
You guys are awesome. I just found y'all. Love on light to y'all. Let's go hang gliding.
Probably not.
I had to get off earlier. Can I see the peach cobbler?
I'll go get alligators with you, but I ain't gonna hang glide.
We have about 40 acres. Y'all have a garden, yes.
We do have a garden. We're in the process of actually building a hot house. The hot house will actually be about 24 foot
Thank
by
you, sir.
24 foot. It'll be heated by wood during the winter. We'll be able to grow
Where is
vegetables year-round.
Where is Kings River store at? Mercy, it looks good. Dang, that cobbler look. Where are you from? We live in Arkansas. OMG, I weigh about 300 pounds. Yes, we like deer meat.
We actually do a lot of...
Be cool if you guys were nearby. What's your location?
We do a lot of trading and a lot of different things for... We hunt deer here. We hunt black bear. We do a lot of trading with people for elk, buffalo, moose.
We'll have to check them out. That Kings River is about 15 minutes from Alpena. Go ahead and say it.
But yeah, we like to trade for a lot of stuff. We do a lot of work. I do woodwork, and a lot of times we'll trade woodworking for whatever benefits us, and they get what they want. I get what we want. It's kind of the old way of life, where I've got something people want and they've got something I need.
We're originally from Louisiana, and the temp is probably about 90 degrees here because I'm sweating my ass off. I'm hot-natured as it is. I hate the summertime.
That's why I fell in love with you. Bayou's always hot.
You're so damn funny.
That was your perfect moment for... What the fuck?
That rooster's scared of whatever's behind that shed.
Well, we got about 7 roosters, about 40 or 50 hens. I've actually got 3 hens sitting right now on eggs, so we're probably going to end up with about 70-something chickens. So in a week or two, we won't go live because that definitely get banned, but in about a week, we're probably fixing to have a little session of butchering.
I'm from the Baton Rouge area. He's from a little town called Mooreville. I have family that lives in LaPlace, Livingston Parish. We have some family that lives in Lake Charles, and no telling where else.
What do you mean you don't? No telling where else? I ain't got no damn random kids nowhere.
I'm talking about family, not kids. You better not have no kids. Oh God, the humidity's bad here too.
We were actually, which is very uncommon for this area, we were actually at around 98% humidity day before yesterday.
Tony's Seafood, yes. Worked in Slidell, Opelousas, born and raised in North Baton Rouge. Well, all the ones from Louisiana, from the Baton Rouge and stuff area, I just say Baton Rouge because not too many people ever heard of it. But I was actually born in Clinton, but pretty much raised in the Denham Springs and Baton Rouge.
Denham Springs.
Hey, that's south of I-10. Where are you from?
I'm from fucking Chapel Face.
You from north of I-10.
I tell you
You know what
I
that means when you from north of
I
I-10?
can speak French, and most motherfuckers that can't.
Yeah, true.
My grandmother passed away at 93 and still couldn't hardly speak English. My dad passed away when I was 11, and he'd speak to me in French pretty much all the time.
What are you cooking? Got some new people coming in.
We got 2 ribeyes that we actually grilled for a couple of minutes, browned them, let them rest for a while. We've got some onions, bell peppers, garlic, and parsley. We browned down. We put a little oil and flour and made a little roux, and then we put the ribeye. We cut the ribeyes up into chunks, put them in here, and we made a gravy with them.
Henderson's.
We got some rice, gravy, and meat. Potato salad, and that little pot over there that's kind of hiding in the dirt is got some absolute goodness in it.
Somebody wants to hear some French.
Comment ça va, vieux? Parce qu'on est c'est wawaron.
Oh, cast iron skillets. I know that's gonna be delicious. Hello, Sha.
Comment ça va?
Callie, stand up. That's where our son is. He is in Los Angeles till Friday with some friends. I'll be in Prairieville in a couple of weeks. Sounds good. 90 degree with low humidity. Fuck, in the Four Corners.
Our youngest boy's in Los Angeles with some friends.
No, not Lauraville, Moorville with an M. It's in Ovalls Parish.
He's actually in Los Angeles. He's big into photography. He's down there. He's been doing a bunch of work, taking pictures and whatever the hell they do, because I believe me, I know nothing about photography. But
hello, Alvin.
Alvin?
Yeah, he's telling me, say hello to the miss behind the camera. If I wouldn't be in my bedhead look and all that, maybe the next live I will. I'll try to, won't be in my pajamas. Bedhead still. Trying to get ready for this LSU game. Hopefully we'll win, so we'll have to go force a game 3. They're killing me.
We love every other state until we play them in a damn sport.
My son is visiting Los Angeles. They went into San Diego yesterday. Y'all ever come out to Montana? Oh my God, I love Montana. I love the Wyoming area.
Hey, we own 4 dogs. Fucking 2 of them are named after the towns in Wyoming.
Jambalaya cooking, no, it's beef, ribeyes and a gravy. Got some people saying, go Tigers. Yes. Arkansas winning it all, or Mississippi. Hey, I'll give Arkansas credit where credit's due. They got a hell of a baseball team this year. I watched them yesterday. I kind of hoping they would win. I want as many SEC teams in there as we can.
We'll root for Arkansas once LSU is out, if they ever get out. If not, we're going to root for LSU. But then in football, we're not. No,
yes, we're from Louisiana.
It's all LSU in football.
Go Vols. Oh, he breaking my heart there. But hey, I'll give it to Tennessee too. Tennessee's got a damn good team this year. They always have a good team. Them and Vandy.
You know, you gotta admit, I mean,
Tennessee gonna wax the Tigers.
Them young men all play with heart and they all play good. They've all got some good teams, and
hotty toddy, gosh almighty.
Whoever makes it to the end it's gonna be well worth it for them. I'm not gonna knock any of them.
I'm not gonna knock none of them young boys. They've worked their asses off to get to college, hopefully to the major leagues. I'll roll tide. As long as Alabama don't win. Alabama ain't in it. That's about the only time they don't win anything. Sorry, he had to go grab him a beer. I think he ran out in his cooler. Yeah, I love my sports. I watch just about all college sports. One of my favorite besides football and baseball, I love softball. I love watching those girls play. Hook 'em horns. Y'all haven't been good since what was his name? Vince Young was there. Cajun cooking, beer drinking, baseball fans love it. You want to come get on camera?
No.
Okay.
Alright, well, we're about to the point where we're fixing to start.
Boomer Sooners, can we
taking
see
plates and
you?
eating.
Get a close up of the food, please.
Here's the ribeyes in a gravy.
Yes, softball is vicious. That's some heartless little girls.
That's ribeyes. We got some rice inside.
That is ribeyes with gravy.
We got some rice in the house we're
Yes.
gonna bring out. We got some potato salad.
Yes,
And
he
then-
makes a roux from the juices.
For dessert, we've got a peach cobbler. And again, we'll do a video. We'll fix a plate and we'll show you what it looks like all put together. So, I guess this is the point where I'm gonna go back and just say June 27th, we're gonna do the benefit dinner. Everybody please come in and look, you know, and donate whatever it is. I don't care if it's 10 cents, 20 cents. And just help us out. Any donations we get will go toward that benefit and other benefits. So if you can help us out, we're going to do what we can to help other people.
If not, just keep her in her prayers.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, keep her in our prayers and
Sis.